Eric, good. I want to call the attorneys right now.
Stephanie?
If the Maronis file suit, which I think they probably will, I want a countersuit right away.
Nobody's going to file suit. I can let her have it. I love you too much. We all do. That's why I did it.
Did what?
I sold the company to Nick. It was the only way I could protect you.
You went behind my back? You sold the company?
I discussed it with the children. They all agreed. That's why we did it. It's done.
You caved. Oh, my God. We've done some really stupid, lame things in our lives together, but this takes the cake! You sold our company. Are you crazy? How could you do that? How could you sell our company?
I had no choice.
You had? Of course you had a choice, but as usual, you took the easy way out.
Easy? You think it was easy for me to sit here?
My God, he threatens you and you buckle. But you didn't even take the time to try and defend the family? You just turned tail? What kind of a man does that?
I'll tell you what kind of a man does that. It's a man who loves his wife. A man who wants to protect his family and his wife from yet another self-inflicted tragedy.
I'm telling you, if the next words out of your mouth are, oh, I did this to save the mother of my children from going to jail, I'll shoot you.
That's exactly what I did, Stephanie. But instead of coming in here and thanking me, you belittle me and you emasculate me for the 1,000th time in our relationship.
Oh, you did that a long time ago to yourself, pal. You want gratitude from me? Gratitude for selling this company without even discussing it with me? Oh, my God, I can't believe it. I have forgiven a lot. I've forgiven all your philandering, but I'm never going to forgive you for this. Not while I draw breath.
You put us in this position, Stephanie. Once again, you lost your temper and you lashed out at the world. Only this time, somebody got hurt.
Why are you so quick to believe that woman? It was an accident.
The point is, that woman and her son were not going to back down. You were going to go to jail. So I made the decision to get this family together and to protect you.
A decision I would never have asked you to make.
Look at this. Look how ironic this is. Our whole relationship, you've been regretting that I have no backbone. And suddenly when I get one, you know what? I'm finished with this. I give up. I sacrificed this company today. The company that I spent my whole life building up for this family and for you, and I sacrificed it for you because, God help me, I still love you. And instead of coming in here and thanking me, you should be on your knees with gratitude, but instead you crucify me. How can you and I be so out of sync? How can you and I lie together in that bed every night and not... Oh, well, there it is. There's the crux of the problem, isn't it? You and I have been partners all these years, but never really lovers.
Oh, the children came here by immaculate conception?
I'm not talking about procreation. I'm talking about intimacy, about genuine human contact.
Oh, for
I reach out for you and you turn away. I want to be with you and you can't be bothered.
Oh, Eric, please, we're hardly teenagers.
Intimacy has nothing to do with age. Besides, it's been that way most of our marriage.
What the hell has this got to do with you giving away this company?
I did not give this company away, and for you to see it that way...
You know what I see?
Just said,
you know what I see? A man who's made such a huge mistake that's going to have such an impact on his family, you haven't even started to imagine it.
That's what it is, isn't it? Mistake after mistake after mistake. All of them mine. Our marriage is just riddled with mistakes.
Oh, please, this is so ridiculous. We should be trying to salvage this, and what are you doing, babbling like Dr. Phil, for God's sake?
You know what I want, Stephanie? You know what I want? I want to look in your eyes and I want to see love instead of disappointment. I want to see that I matter to you, that our marriage matters to you. I want to look in your eyes and I want to see into your heart. I want to know your heart as well as I know mine. I want you to let me in. But you can't. Something keeps you from letting me in, and I don't know what it is. And the real tragedy is that I don't think you know what it is either. Care.
You're making way too much of this.
Well, that's exactly what I expected you to say.
Instead of what? Admitting that I'm not perfect?
I'm not asking for perfection. I just don't want to be shut out anymore.
I'm not doing that. Look, the children need me, the business needs me. I'm human. I have only so much that I can give.
And that shows me exactly where your priorities lie when it comes to our marriage.
That's not true.
Maybe not at first. But over the years, exactly what...
Over the years? Oh, please, whatever was lacking in this marriage, you found elsewhere. There were plenty of women that took you into their hearts and into their bed.
You make me sound like some shameless philanderer here.
Shameless? No, you were always properly penitent when it fell apart or they grew bored with you, which is probably why I took you back every time.
It's probably why I just stood back and let it all happen. I just stayed out of the way and let you do what you did best. Control. Control me, control the children. When all I really wanted was what you couldn't or wouldn't give.
I didn't realize you required so much of me.
Not so much, really. Just to know that you care.
I do care, and I certainly don't want you feeling as though you're alone in this marriage.
Well, I wish to God I could believe that. I'm not a bad man, Stephanie. I've worked really hard for you, and for this family, and for this business. I've worked as hard for everybody else as I worked for myself, and I've tried to be a good father, and a good friend, and a good husband. And I failed, time after time. You don't see that man the same man that I did. You can't love that man.
I love you. I do.
Then why can't you show it? Well, that's the most honest moment you and I have had in years.
I'm sorry for that.
Don't be.
For
Just start.
For lashing out at you for selling the company.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Any more than it is for you to say it is.
Fine, then. I deserve better.
Yes, you do. And all you got was my anger, which you seem to have become quite comfortable with over the years. It's who I've become. It's who I've allowed myself to become.
Have you ever asked yourself why?
Oh,
why
God.
that is?
You're not going to be Dr. Phil again. You're not going to get into this thing about controlling again, are you?
It's been an excruciating day for both of us. We can do this later. Well, not at all.
Eric. Over the years, you know, it's kind of like a cancer that eats at you. You don't even know it. It's eating away at us, at the marriage. I know the marriage lacks intimacy because of me. I don't know why. I want to make it right. I know I've said that to you 1,000 times, but I don't want to lose you. Who else would have me? You're not a bad man. You're a good, kind, decent, loving human being. And I have abused you. I've abused your love, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for selling the company.
I'll see you get home.